it's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact.
Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you are new here. You are watching Tamara's Hair Care. On this channel, we're on the journey for longer, thicker, and healthier hair. Please subscribe to my channel for everything hair care. So guys, in today's video, I am going to show you how to make your very own DIY aloe vera oil at home. So at the end of the video, you have no reason why you can't make your very own. I have an older video on my channel showing you 2 ways you can make aloe vera oil for your hair, but today guys, I am focusing on the skin. So basically, I'm going to show you how to make your very own DIY aloe vera oil for your skincare. Okay, so let's jump into the video. So the first step, which is very important, is removing the latex from the plant. The latex is yellow brownish in color and has a very bitter taste, guys. And this may cause redness or itchy skin. I let the aloe vera sit under water for 30 minutes twice, which means you change the water every 30 minutes. You can also let it sit overnight, especially if you have very sensitive skin. So after the first 30 minutes, this is what the water looks like. It doesn't change color. Normally when I'm using aloe vera, the water changes color. But I don't know, maybe because I'm overseas, I bought this one in the supermarket and it was cut for a while and just put down in the supermarket. Normally when I'm in Jamaica, I will cut it from the garden and the latex will be just running out and you turn it upside down and there's so much latex in it. But who knows how long they have this one cut and put in the supermarket. So currently I am washing the aloe vera very good because as you guys know, the skin is packed with a lot of nutrients. So we want to use the skin in this aloe vera oil as well. Guys, lately I have experiencing a lot of breakout on my face, blackhead, black spots, hyperpigmentation all over my face, and I can't seem to get rid of it. I have been trying all kind of products and sticking to a strict skin routine, and nothing seems to be working. So I decided to go the all natural way. What better way? And I know how great aloe vera is for our skin, so I decided to make aloe vera oil to use on my face as well as my entire body as a body oil because of the winter my skin gets so dry as well as my foot back, guys. It's so embarrassing. Currently I am in the state and it's winter time. Is this just me? I mean, is anybody else experience this body drought in this winter time? Because let me know in the comment section below because my skin is so dry. I am a Caribbean girl. We don't have winter. Winter, we have the same weather all year around. So this is so new to me. Okay, so I'm trying to make some aloe vera oil for my skin, my entire body, as well as to help with my black spot, my acne, my hyperpigmentation. So let me know, guys, if it's just me. Okay, so now that our aloe vera is ready, make sure you use a kitchen cloth or a paper towel to remove all the water possible because water and oil do not mix, guys, and we want our oil to last long without spoiling. So next, with this method, we are not using a blender, guys. So we are going to chop the aloe vera in very small pieces. So for the people who are wondering what is aloe vera, aloe vera is a cactus-like plant that grows in hot, dry climates. It is cultivated in subtropical regions around the world, including southern border areas, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. Historically, aloe vera has been used for skin conditions and was thought to improve baldness and promote womb healing. Aloe vera has many potential health benefits, including the skin. Aloe vera can help with acne, psoriasis, eczema, and cold sore. It also has a lot of health benefit, digestive health, burns, immune system, general well-being, inflammation, and of course the very popular one, hair care. It helps to moisturize the hair, scalp issue, help to heal scalp issue, promote healthy hair growth, control frizz, UV damage, add shine, and on all those amazing stuff. But today we are focusing on the benefit of the skin. Okay, guys, so I want to go a little more in depth with some of the very effective benefits aloe vera provides for our skin. But before we go into that, let me make sure you guys are on track of what we're doing here. Now that we chop up the aloe vera pretty fine as you can, I'm going to put a pot on the stove, a clean pot, and I'm going to put it to low heat. I'm going to use coconut oil as my base oil to make my aloe vera oil. I don't know about you, but I love coconut oil. Coconut oil is my favorite oil for my hair care as well as my skin care. Coconut oil is very good on hydration. Coconut oil has a fatty acid like linoleic. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these right, but I'll put the name on top. Acid and lauric acid helps the skin retain moisture and stay supple. It also helps with anti-inflammatory, which helps to soothe irritated skin, produce collagen, which helps the skin to stay firm and elastic. And not to mention eczema, it's great to help soften, repair, and soothe dry, cracked skin. It's even helped to exfoliate the skin by help removing dead skin cells. But this step is totally up to you. You can use any carrier oil of your choice, but I am using coconut oil because coconut oil is my favorite oil. Is anyone here use coconut oil for everything like I do? Let me know. So now that the aloe vera is in the coconut oil, sorry, I have the stove on low heat, guys, and we're going to slowly cook this. No rush, low heat. All right, so let's jump right back into the benefits that aloe vera has for our skin. First, it helps with moisturizing the skin. So of course it's going to help with my dry foot and dry skin. Next, it helps with soothing the skin. Aloe vera can help reducing skin irritation and soothe minor burns. Next, it also help with anti-aging. Aloe vera can stimulate collagen and elastin production, which can make skin more elastic and less wrinkled. Not to mention wound healing, it helps to speed up the healing of first and second degree burns. So if you're suffering from acne, it also helps with acne. It helps with psoriasis. It helps with the redness, itching, scalping that caused by mild moderate psoriasis. It also helps with herpes complex. That's interesting. It also helps with pores. So aloe vera can help to reduce the appearance of large pores and giving the skin a smoother texture. But of course, there are many more amazing benefits that aloe vera offer to our skin, but that's what I'm going to give you guys for today. So now we are 35 minutes in with our aloe vera oil. So on low heat, after 35 minutes, this is what the oil look like. If you guys look close, you can still see where the inside of the aloe vera is kind of white, so there's still more water in the oil. Next, I'm going to add some sweet almond oil. So sweet almond oil is also very good for our skin. It helps with moisturizing the skin, soothing the skin, reducing dark circles, preventing acne, healing scars and blemishes, fading stretch marks, protecting from premature aging, all those amazing things that I am looking for in my products. Sweet almond oil is suitable for all skin type. You can apply it directly to your skin or mix it with other oils or natural ingredients. So of course, it's a perfect mixture. Okay guys, so after 40 minutes our oil is done, so I'm just going to put it aside and let it cool off. Next, I'm going to get a clean dry, make sure there's no water in your container, and you're going to strain the oil. So anything you're using, make sure they're completely dry, like air dry. Do not wash it and use paper towel or cloth and dry it and just pour the oil in it. No, make sure you wash it ahead of a time and make sure it's air dry completely, because if you don't, then water going to get into your oil and your oil is going to spoil, and we don't want that. So next, I'm just trying to strain off the trash from the oil. If you make it this far in my video, guys, please remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so YouTube can notify you whenever I drop a new video. Like this video, share this video with all of your friends and loved ones. Thank you, guys. And this is what the trash look like. All the nutrients are removed from the aloe vera, guys. Look at that. There is no water. I make sure I cook it to make sure there's no white leaf on the aloe vera. So you know all the water is removed from the oil. Aloe vera has 99% of water. The plant is built up with 99% of water. So that's a lot of water. So you have to make sure we get out all the water from the oil before turning off the stove. Your aloe vera should be looking like this after you're finished. Next, I'm going to add some vitamin E oil. This is going to help with the shelf life of your oil and also add benefit and nutrients to your oil, so it can be a lot more effective. I'm also adding some tea tree oil. This is going to help to treat dry skin, also help treat peeling, cracking, blisters, and skin discoloration, and help reduce the appearance of acne. I'm also adding some lavender oil, which is amazing for the skin. It helps with acne, antifungal, and antibacterial. Helps with skin hydration, even skin, and also even the skin tone. And next, you want to make sure you stir so good. You just want to stir for at least a minute to make sure all the oils are combined together properly. And after that, I'm just going to set it aside for a few minutes, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and let everything just soak in. And then I'm going to bottle up the oil. So yes, guys, this is our aloe vera oil, our very own DIY aloe vera oil for our skincare, but you can also use this in your hair, but I'm using mine for my skin. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys would want an update on my skincare journey in this winter season, and if the oil helped with my issues or not. So I bottle out this oil here specifically for my face and the one in the jar for my skin. So this is what the oil look like, but we're going to test the oil right now. Look at my hands, guys. Do you see how dry my hands are? So I'm going to use the oil on my hands and compare it to the other hand. I'm going to use it on one of my hands and then compare it to the other hand, so you guys can see the difference or moisturize my hands look. And guys, when I tell you, this smells so good. I could smell the lavender so strong in it as well. And my skin felt so soft. It's like a baby butt. And it looks so bright and radiant and just like look healthy. My skin looks so healthy. Can you see the big difference? I can see the difference. Can you see the difference? I will be using this oil in 4 different ways. 1, on my face twice a day, morning and night. 2, use it as a body oil after my shower. 3, add it to my daily moisturizer. 4, apply it directly to my crack heel back. Okay? Anyway, guys, this is the end of my video. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you will be trying this at home. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video and share with all your family, friends, and loved ones. Bye.